Hello and welcome, this is rooflemonger. So we have a bit of news on the DLC front going into Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 2. The Steam database has updated, and what does that mean? Well, there's placeholder DLCs that were already in place. This is part of the reason why we knew Season 2 was going to happen, despite, some naysayers saying it was going to be a big deal and not going to happen, because there was already multiple placeholder DLCs in place, for lack of a better term, in Steam. And very recently, as of last 24 hours, not only has those placeholder DLCs updated, including a placeholder DLC that's been in place for months at this point, that is recently updated, and it's been sitting still for months not being updated. There's also been 3 new DLCs, placeholders though, keep in mind these are all placeholders, but 3 new DLC placeholders added to the Steamdb. So what does this mean exactly? Well, it basically means, hey, either there could be more DLC than we thought was coming. You would expect, the 8 characters like Season 1. Perhaps it could be 10 or 11 characters, or maybe we got a hell of a lot more sound packs coming along the way. Who knows? But all we can tell right now is obviously the DLC prep is getting well underhand. You can probably expect at least one of the DLCs to launch very soon. If not immediately after the Dragon Ball World Tour Finals. Arc System Works does have a little bit of a history of doing that kind of stuff, actually, with like Dizzy and Guilty Gear XRD. But yeah, so right now as it stands, all the DLCs have been updated. They're basically being prepped, the placeholders anyways, and there is now even more entries for placeholder DLC than there was before. So who knows how it's all going to turn out, but as it currently stands, we could expect, the usual 8 DLC for Season 2, just like Season 1, but we're going to get potentially even more. Now, once again, this is not necessarily always going to be in the form of a character, but still, it is good to know, and at the very least, Season 2 is going to be nice and healthy, and we're going to have a lot of extra content. That's probably the best way you could look at it. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up here. There's obviously stuff coming for Season 2, and by the looks of it, we got plenty to come. A lot of stuff in the pipe, to say the least, going by all these placeholder DLCs. Especially now that the old ones have been updated, and there's even more being added as of the last 24 hours. So cool stuff, can't wait. Tune in Saturday and Sunday at the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour Finals. Not only obviously are the reveals going to be on the end of Sunday after top 8 is finished, but just tune into everything. There's going to be some of the best quality Dragon Ball FighterZ matches you're ever going to see there. There's going to be a lot of people really hungry for that money, really hungry for the fame that a big win can pull off. So yeah, don't forget that there's going to be a lot of high quality play going on, and just the lust for DLC. I love DLC and Season 2 and all that kind of stuff. I love it just as much as anyone, don't get me wrong, right? But there's going to be a lot of good stuff going on, so just make sure to watch it. Anyways, that's it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.